ang mga eskriba at pariseyo nung kapanahunan ng ating Panginoong Kristo ay sila po yung mga dalubhasa sa batas, scholars of the law, experts in the law of Moses, na tinatawag na Torah, the prophets in the Old Testament. And so they took upon themselves the responsibility of teaching their fellow Israelites. And out of the 10 commandments, they expanded them into so many laws, minor laws, 613 of them. And so Jesus saw that people were so hard up following so many trivial, insignificant laws. And so he criticized the scribes and the Pharisees because they put so much weight on minor, insignificant laws, like washing of the hands before eating, observing Sabbath religiously without doing anything. Even they have to measure how much water they have to drink on a Sabbath. All those rituals. And Jesus said, people are hard up following 613 laws. And the scribes and the Pharisees, they put so much burden on people, and yet they would not even dare lift a finger to carry the burdens that they impose on people. And so Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are heavily laden with so many laws, and I will give you rest, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And learn from me, for I am gentle and humble of heart." And so out of the 613 laws, insignificant, trivial, minor laws, Jesus summarized them into two important laws. And that is, love God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. These two important commandments summarize the law and the prophets. And so in the gospel today, Jesus healed somebody who was suffering from dropsy. And towards the end of the gospel, he said, "Who among you, if your son or ox falls into a cistern, would not immediately pull him out on the Sabbath day?" Because it is much, much more important to observe mercy, compassion, love, and care for the other than merely observing the external requirements of the law. That's why Jesus Christ said, "I demand mercy, not sacrifice." How do we respond to this command of Jesus? The call to compassion, the call to love. Sabi po nila, kapag pumupunta ka sa Japan, kahit maiwan mo ang iyong valuables, yung bag mo, o laptop, o cellphone mo sa public place, if you go back the following morning, andun pa rin. Dito sa Pilipinas, we take pride in being a Christian nation. Pero ilan na kaya ang namatay sa snatching ng mga cellphones? Ano ba ang aking tinutukoy? Ibig sabihin na before we can develop compassion, love, mercy, dapat merong pundasyon, what we call human values. Human values, yan po ang pundasyon ng ating kapasidad na magmahal sa kapwa-tao, sapagkat love demands much more from us. Anong sabi ni Jesus? If somebody wants you to accompany him for 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. If somebody slaps you on the right cheek, offer him the left. If somebody asks for your tunic, give him your cloak as well. In other words, overcoming evil with good, going the extra mile. Not only that, we do not only love our friends, but also our enemies. And so from the point of view of Jesus, it is very hard to love, or we would not be able to develop the capacity to love unless there is a human foundation, human values of respecting the rights of other people, hard work, honesty, justice, and so on. Secondly, from the point of view of Jesus, love is not only a feeling, it's not only an emotion, but it should be expressed in our action. That's why he said, not all those who say, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only those who do the will of the Father. In St. Paul, in his letter to the Corinthians, he said, I may be able to speak the languages of men and of angels, but if I have no love in my heart, I am just a noisy gong and a clanging bell, signifying nothing. I have nothing against our devotion to the Black Nazarene. But on a single day, or maybe 3 days, the Black Nazarene attracts millions of people. But it's only for a day. Maybe there is a 0 crime rate on a particular day, on the feast of the Black Nazarene. Pero pagkatapos ng debosyon sa Black Nazarene, many of us go back to our old ways. Love should be transformative. It should bring renewal in our lives consistently and regularly, not only on a single day, because love is not merely based on feelings and emotions. Lastly, the basic requirement of love is justice. If you cannot give what is due to your neighbor, forget loving him or loving her like the way Jesus loved, which is self-sacrificing, expecting nothing in return. Somebody may come to Mass every day, pero hindi naman niya pinapasahod ng tama ang kanya mga trabahador o kasambahay. How many politicians come to Mass on Sundays, give substantial donation to the church, befriend church people, and yet they steal millions and millions. Hindi naman lahat, but there are some who do that. The basic requirement of love, Christian love, is justice. Pag nagnakaw ang isang government official ng millions or billions, ilang eskwelahan kaya ang mapatayo nun? Ilang libro kaya ang mabibili? Ilang gamot kaya ang may bibigay sa mga mahirap at maralita? So love, the requirement of love is justice before you can truly say that you love. And so in this Mass, let us pray that we may respond to the call of Jesus to love and mercy. First, by developing basic human values. Secondly, by recognizing that love is not only a feeling, but it is an action. And thirdly, the basic requirement of love is justice, giving what is due to others.